What's going on, GameDad fam? I'm Josh, the GameDad, and this is more Super Mario RPG. Now, when we last left off, I was here in the under caverns, the underground. There's a star. Let's kill all these guys. Let's kill them. Oh shoot! I forgot that when they're all stacked up like that, it messes with the works. That was a fun way to start off the episode. Nice and active. Mario learns Ultra Jump. Not quite as ultra as you think. I know, as soon as I see magic plus whatever, I know that that's the correct answer. But it's like mentally, I still always want to check and see. Ain't never been a day where this wasn't a whole bop. Not one day. Everybody but Chino. Chino gets the shift. The shift. Oh, what's this? What's over here? You interested? 400 coins for a star. Huh. Is that worth it? Maybe. Should I consider it? Oh, he's gone. That's right. He sells you the same star as the one you got from the treasure chest, which has obvious useful implications there, but if you fight that, you fight literally nothing. So, let's do it. Formless. How do I fight that which is formless? How indeed, you ask? Well, for starters, you jump on it. Mokuka! Yeah. So, you may notice I am wearing a Stranger Things base shirt. To get closer, it is actually Mario appropriate. It is the Stranger Things cast, as envisioned, based on Season 2, actually, I believe. And underneath you see a Demogorgon, in the style of Super Mario 2, which is a game I love so very much. I know a lot of people always are like, Super Mario 2, it wasn't even really Mario. I don't care. I love Super Mario 2. I played it a lot as a kid. It was fun. And, the reason, however, I bring up the shirt is, I, much like the rest of the world, binged... Let's bring him back. So I binge-watched Stranger Things. I am completely caught up with Season 3. Couple of important little pieces of clerical work here. For starters, one, I'm not gonna spoil anything, by the way. I'm not a terrible person, so you don't have to worry about that. But a couple of important things, and given my Bebe's Kids video, which I believe comes out this week, so you know the timing of it certainly questionable. And one of the things I put up in there, this may come across as questionable, but I promise you it's not. Hopper, my wife and I have a running discussion about him, because I love Hopper. He's great. He's absolutely wonderful. But I keep telling my wife Hopper was, and remains Brick House Daddy. What's this guy? Back to the surface. No thanks. I don't need to get back to the surface. I need to progress forth, not progress back. Oh wait, okay. It'll cost 50 coins. Sure. Hit them in any order and you'll receive your fortune. There is options here. Good adventurers go left. And left, right, middle just sounds better than left, middle, right. So there you go. Aha! And the fortune says, if you proceed through the pipe next door, some tasty snacks are awaiting you in your future. So that's the good one. I am good. And, oh, there's the 50 coins I just spent. So that's cool. But yeah, Hopper is, and remains Brick House Daddy. For those who are unaware. Found a Yoshi cookie. So this isn't... No, wait, never mind. I was thinking of another thing. Okay. You can get different things there, if I remember correctly. I don't need any more coins. I'll leave the coins. But I could use a frog coin. Your fortune determines which room you'll arrive at. If you're lucky, you'll run into Belome and Monster Town be just behind you. Yep. There you go. So, Hopper is Brickhouse Daddy. I keep telling my wife that, and she may or may not be questioning me at this point, and has every right to. Just for fairness' sake. But, okay. Point number 2 is the Duffer Brothers need to stop being cowards and just make a spin-off that's literally just Dustin and Steve. Because I could watch those two all day, every day, twice on Sunday. They're phenomenal. Also, apparently a lot of people... I'm not going to spoil, I'm going to vaguely allude. In the final episode of the season, there is a very tense moment. In fact, I can clone someone after just one slur. The scientific implications here are frankly incredible. Tastes peachy. Ha! Get it? Princess Peach? Ha-ha! It's a joke. I caught that. Ha-ha! But I don't like Toadstool 2, so I'm getting rid of her. She goes down pretty easy. They don't all. Yeah, so there is a pivotal moment, very tense, very heavy action, where they break up the heavy action with a more light-hearted moment involving Dustin. I'm being as vague as I can, because I don't want to ruin it for anybody. I think it was just a moment that really deserves, being enjoyed on its own. So, I'm trying to limit what I say, but anyone who's seen it, you know what moment I'm talking about. Apparently, a lot of people have an issue with it. Like, because it feels forced or whatever, and I mean, obviously. But I disagree entirely on having an issue with it, because, first of all, that was funny as hell. But I laugh-cried. But second of all, Stranger Things to me, and you can feel free to disagree, but Stranger Things to me has always felt like the halfway baby of sci-fi / psychological / for real monster-based thriller, and starving! Yeah. Geno-boosted Mario jump. Now that Mario's more or less maxed out his jump counter, and he's got jump shoes so he can jump on anything, with a Geno boost, he runs through most things coming up. Like, I don't have to worry about too much. What's cool about this is it's obviously the same thing as when I fought him the first time, but this time I don't get flooded out, so that's cool. Ooh. Classic. So, personally, I loved that moment. It's the mix of sci-fi and da-da-da-da with cheesy 80s at its finest. Especially Season 3. There was so much bright colorization, so very, very 80s. And it just... A star, you say? Oh, you're here to see our star. Yes, I am. That's not the right star. I believe this is the next song for Todovsky, so we'll be doing that. Probably in the next episode, I will do some cleanup work wherein I go back and find the hidden chests I missed, as well as handle Todovsky. Oh, surprise box, speaking of. 17 left. Okay. And I know I've missed some in recent areas. It's this old geezer in Rosetown. So, but yeah, for me, it was like that perfect halfway point. No, that's not it. I want to starve like this. Starbees? Oh, Star Piece. Must be really important. The only place left is up. But that's impossible! Chiju, there's a secret passageway to the sky at Bean Valley. The precursor to Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, perhaps? Sky Troopers. What is that flying time, troops? 8.52 seconds, Sergeant. Well-oiled machine. 0.52 seconds late. I hold myself personally accountable for the delay, ma'am! Still as rigid as ever about your rules and regulations. No need to bother with the protocol around me, Sergeant. I've got a favor to ask of you. Yes, ma'am! Anything we can do for a civilian. This fellow here really wants to get to Bean Valley. Could you help him scale the cliff? Understood, ma'am! The orders are, get mustache over the cliff! We will succeed! We will now deploy ourselves to the cliff at Land's End. Troopers, keep a tight formation. We have liftoff. No, not even. They're odd but trustworthy. Okay, this fan just goes up. A light breeze. Let's put it on gust. Now let's put it on blast. Doesn't do anything. It's just fun. Alright, so now here... It's 13. I am not doing 30 jumps or 100 jumps. I'm just not gonna. I refuse. I refuse. I refuse. Okay. So, I believe you have to do this 10 times. I may be wrong on the exact number, but 10 times was the time I remember. Don't you dig these vibes? 6, 7, 8, 9, y 10. And now, the key's on the ground, key's on the ground. Bam! Got the temple key. What do you do with the temple key, you ask? Well, you come back this way. So, as I was saying, yeah, it's just so cheesy 80s, oozing that 80s fever, and that moment is everything 80s. Like, I'm sorry, it just is. So it's one of those things where it's like, I personally find it so perfect for the theme of the show, if not necessarily for the moment itself, is my ultimate point there. Hot dang like a summer jam! Okay, I need to make sure I have some open slots in my inventory. I have 2. So let's flower jar. That frees up the 3rd. Firebomb! Is it Firebomb, Ice Bomb, Royal Syrup? Never mind. And Max Mushroom. The Firebomb being obviously the least useful of it. The bomb items aren't necessarily worthless, they just don't have the most usage. Oh no. Oh no. Do I have to talk to that guy first? Is that the trigger? Might be the trigger. Ah! Poop. Double talks! Double talks! Maron. So, we're gonna talk to, the cantankerous old bro, most likely, on the spring, charging money. But let me just try and see. Nope. Nope. We're gonna talk to the bro over here on the spring. Okay, So, it's such cheesy 80... Like, think of a movie like, what would be a perfect example of what I'm talking about here? When you think of, say, Revenge of the Nerds. 16 Candles. Okay, good, yes. I can use this. That should pop me back to the world map, if I remember correctly. There is a thingy. I think you get a frog coin or something, or maybe an accessory if you do this in a certain speed. Dang it! Which, the way to do it is you've got to... there's a trick to it, and I cannot remember now. And that's gonna drive me bananas. Ah! Oh, folks. Ooh. With the amount of Mario Maker I've played lately, this should not be difficult for me. Anyways, you think of 16 Candles, Revenge of the Nerds, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. There is a random song number that doesn't make a lot of sense for it to be there, but it's there. And so, like, man, that's just a fact of life with an 80s movie. I'm gonna have to deal with that again, because that's no bueno. No bueno time. There's more I have to do in Monstro Town before I go, though. So, for starters... let's see. So, first and foremost, we've handled up through here. Can't get in this door yet. It's been sealed. One do, Gumba, what are you doing here? Sorry about going AWOL on you. I ran away because I was scared to fight Smithy. A lot has happened since then, but look how far I've come. I'm managing the store now. And look, here are my little ones. Come on, show your manners and greet Uncle Bowser. Hi, Uncle Bowser. Although I can't fight for you, still have some items you can use. Maybe you'll find in your heart to forgive me if I can help you get equipped. Don't worry, I'm not angry with you. I've got new troops now, and we're gonna reclaim my castle. You go on with your life here. I wish you the best. Bowser is secretly a softie. So yeah, when you think of those movies, you think of that kind of stuff happens. So it's just, I don't know, man. Ultimately, to me, it just feels like it doesn't make a lot of sense to get upset about it, given it really does fit the moment. Realistically speaking, like if you're being honest with yourself, or not the moment, it does fit the theme of what's actually going on. If you're being honest with yourself, you know. That's to me, personally. Also, it's very funty. Can we help? They have mushroom. Covers 30 HP, but it's not a normal mushroom. I can't remember what the actual effect of it is, but I know it does something else to justify why you're spending 4 coins on a mushroom at this stage in the game. And then here, you go to sleep. And you go to sleep because the 3 musty fears will come to visit you. I'm Agrippa. Hi, I'm the Big Boo. And I'm Dry Bones. We are the 3 musty fears. He's sleeping. Boy, he sure is. Check those bubbles coming out of his nose. Maybe he can still hear us while he's asleep. Hey, you, we want to play a game, or play a round of Find the Flag. Right. We'll each hide the flag somewhere around the world. Yeah, find all 3 flags and we'll get an awesome prize. I don't know how multiple things are turning into Professor Frink this episode, but it's happening. They'll be back. Behind a wooden flower. My flag's under a green bed. I'm back. You'll never guess my spot. It's between O and A. Okay. So, we're also going to have that get checked out. Save point, that's right. I might as well. Okay. Last thing to do while we're here is... What's this? This is the dojo. Jagger? Yeah. This turtle's name is Jagger. Another important thing I want to address about Stranger Things is it's how I identify with Will the Wise, aka Will Byers, with the whole point of him saying, "Can't we just play D&D now?" That's how I feel a lot in life. Can I just play D&D now? And unfortunately, far more than I'm okay with, the answer is no. And it making me sad. Jagger is not a pushover per se, as you can tell, but he will not hold up to Geno Boost jumps. Terra Punch! Missed. I'm not even worrying about boosting everyone else, because the thing he does that's the most dangerous is just the fact that he goes very repeatedly because he has a very high speed stat. But I told you, I'm not worried about it. You're a top-notch fighter. You did well for your inexperience, Jagger. Sensei, have you been here all along? He wasn't actually there beforehand, but... This is the Sensei, Jinx. Not bad, kid. You made me use 10% of my power. It's freaking Shaggy. Yes, I challenge you, Jinx. Let's see it. I can't remember if I'm strong enough to beat him at this point, but I'm certainly gonna try. What does make it easier is if you come with a power boost and defender. Whew! Jinx don't mess around, though. Toadstool definitely needs some therapy after that. Yeah, in this fight, you want a Geno boost. Not even for the offenses, because Mario is no matter what going to be my main offensive guy, with Geno just providing that extra damage. But it's more so for surviving. For example, this... Okay, I did time it well, so we're good. Bam, bam. Alright. The other thing about Stranger Things... I know I've been on a Stranger Things tear, but I just finished watching it. Leave me be. I really like how they handled a relatively pivotal moment. That Valor Up is brutal defensively. It just grinds you to a halt. That being said, I defeated Jinx! Or have I? Because I let you have that round. Let's have a rematch. This time, there's no holding back. Or is there? I can't remember if this is if there's another level past this one. But there's a rather pivotal moment between Quicksilver. Holy crud. I should have used a pick-me-up on her. But first, I'm going to make sure these two are good, and then I'll worry about that. There's a pivotal moment between Steve aka the world's best mom, and Robin. And again, for those of you who have seen it, you'll know what I'm talking about. And I loved that moment. Because it was like... the Geno Boosty does nothing! I only have 4 pick-me-ups. I have to keep Toad alive, or Toadstool alive as long as I can. Because, she's my healer. And you see now what he's capable of. Okay. But, anyways, the point is, there's a pivotal moment between those two. I love how it was handled. Especially given the dialogue preceding it. Jesus. Namely, it's that sometimes people make themselves... I'm trying not to spoil anything, so that's the thing. Sometimes people, in revealing things to people who don't know, feel like it's gonna cost them a friendship. And everyone deserves that friend that's always going to... that just accepts you for who you are. That it doesn't matter what you've done, and I'm not saying anything was done in this case. I just mean that, like, in general, it doesn't matter what you've done, it doesn't matter what you've been through, it doesn't matter what you're dealing with, they are there. Everyone deserves that friend. And it's rare to find, and it's hard to find. In my case, that friend is my wife, who just, it doesn't matter what I've told her. Oh shoot, there is one more level to it, and this one is the real tough one. I need more pick-me-ups for that. For sure. Yeah, so it's... I don't want mutant poison prevention. I think this one... guards... Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's where... Sorry. Sorry for that. Oh, actually, you know what I'm gonna have her equip? I'm gonna have her lower her stats a little bit and wear the Zoom shoes. Because, even though it lowers her stats some, her going faster will be handy in this next fight. Yeah, for me, I mean, not that I don't have friends, but I mean, like, I could literally go up to my wife tomorrow and tell her, like... Not that I'm saying I'm gonna, because for obvious reasons, I won't. I'm just gonna buy 2 more. I'd rather have them and not need them. I could go up to her tomorrow and tell her I ran a dude over. And my wife is gonna be like, alright, let's figure out how we handle this. She is ride or die. It doesn't matter what I go through, it doesn't matter what I've been through. She loves me and supports me and has never not been there for me. And so that is a really important thing to me. The optimal thing here may be to go get a power boost and an energizer, or a crystalline, a power boost and a crystalline, rather. And and to bring Bowser to try and terrorize him. Dang it! But yeah, she's always been there. It's important that you have, whether it's in your household, whether it's out of your household, I think it is important for everyone to have that friend who they can trust to tell anything of what's going on. It can make a difference for a lot of people. Nice. There are definitely things in my life that I don't know how I would have gotten through if I didn't have her, is ultimately what I'm getting at. And in general, it's if if I didn't have that friend I knew I could tell whatever was going on, that she is that friend is certainly helpful. Oh man, I'm getting lucky with these. Okay. I should have used the firebomb. I don't know why I even had her attack. That's worthless. Oh god! With the double attack! I memean, there's a time to use it. It's now. Wow, I am killing it with those. Geno boost. I'm not actually doing a lot of damage, because I can't freaking attack without dying. But, yeah, we'll use the firebomb. That'll deal, what, like 60 damage? Oh, nothing. Nothing damage. That's good to know. Oh, wow. Woo. Okay. Golly, man. Okay. I'm sorry, guys. I am laser focused on trying to win this right now. The Valor-ups, man. The Valor-ups. This is still my best choice of what to go with, but it's not the best choice by a long margin. Okay. Okay. 2 whole damage. She might as well just defend if she's not attacking, because that's worthless. Okay, come on. Come on. I'm gonna Geno boost on the hope that she can heal him before Jinx goes. Please. Okay. We still got a shot, but I am burning through my FP. Silver bullet! That's actually fine. Him being at 1 health is functionally not very different from him just... Come on! Okay. Okay. Let's use a maple syrup, which is obviously delicious. God, I will take this luck all day, every day. Beautiful. Silver bullet. Okay. Oh, wow. So if you perfectly defend silver bullet, it just deals no damage. Wow. Ho, 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 ho. Ooh, Jinx. What you gonna do? I shouldn't get too cocky. I know what he's capable of. Alrighty. I know I've been waxing a lot on Stranger Things. I just finished binging it literally across 3 days, I want to say. So, fresh on the old mind. But, it is a good show. It's one of my favorite shows I've watched in a while, so. That's no bueno. I could use my rock candy. It would probably help. Defend. Nice. He'll get Geno boosted to hopefully deal some extra damage. So long as he survives. Of course he doesn't. Oi. Okay. Jinx, man! You owe me a soda! Woo, but Oh, that's right. Instant death attacks also prevent against Silver Bullet and other attacks, which are like, you auto go down to 1 HP. Good gravy. Let's do come back. See if that helps. Okay. Maybe? Nope. I have no clue how to time that. You can't get hurt by it. You're just wasting your time, Jinx. Jinx, you owe me a Coke. And bam, that was the final one. Whew. Jinx ain't no joke, though. So I've lost the title of Sensei. You are now the Sensei! Please take this belt. Alright, got a Jinx belt. So, notice how he said that. So I got a cool accessory. They are now jumping to train, and it's the Mario Dojo. So, I always enjoyed that as a kid. Like, I thought that was cool. Okay, give Bowser back his Zoom shoes. And now, give Peach the Jinx belt, which boosts everything except magic attack. Wait, oh, it boosts everything but magic attack and magic defense. It's a huge boost to attack and defense. That isn't what I want for her. I want to give that to Gino. Yeah, with that, he's a beefy boy. Oh, 178 attack. Good gravy. Mario's best move is jump anyways, but that shores up Gino's defensive problems. And also makes him really good physically offensively. Which is good because a lot of my FP is devoted to Gino boosting, healing, and using jump. So guys, I'm going to leave this episode off here. Thank you so much for listening to me just kind of talk about Stranger Things for 30 minutes. And when we come back in the next episode, we are going to go and look for the flags of the Musty Fears. We're going to catch up with Toadovsky, and we're going to go and do some bookkeeping as far as the hidden chests I've missed along the way before we continue our journey. So it's going to be a nice little bonus episode, I think, where I can just kind of talk to you guys about stuff. Alrighty? Alright, leave a like if you liked it, leave a dislike if you didn't, shout out anything you want to see me play as per usual, and otherwise, I'm going to catch you later, GameDad fam. Alright.